Most people assume that living a long and healthy life is just a matter of genetics or luck. But what if I told you that most older women don't live past 80, not because of fate, but because of lifestyle choices? The truth is, there are 5 powerful secrets that separate women who thrive into their 90s and 100s from those who struggle in their later years. And today I'm going to share these secrets with you. But before we dive in, let me ask you, how long do you want to live? And more importantly, how do you want to feel in your later years? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more insights like this, make sure to like and subscribe to Golden Years Balance for practical advice on healthy aging. Now, let's uncover the biggest mistakes that hold women back from reaching 100 and how you can avoid them. Mistake number 1. They stop prioritizing their health. Many women spend their entire lives taking care of others. From a young age, they learn the value of nurturing, caring for younger siblings, helping with household chores, and later becoming mothers who dedicate themselves to their children's well-being. As they grow older, they continue in this role, supporting spouses, looking after grandkids, and even caring for aging parents. This deep-seated habit of putting others first can be a source of immense fulfillment, but it often comes at a significant personal cost: the neglect of their own health. The concept of the caregiver syndrome isn't just a psychological or emotional burden, it has real physical consequences. Women who prioritize everyone else often forget to schedule their own doctor's appointments, neglect their exercise routines, and overlook early warning signs of illness. They may feel guilty when they take time for themselves, believing that their primary duty is to be there for their loved ones. However, by constantly sacrificing their own well-being, they put themselves at risk for long-term health issues that not only impact them, but also their ability to care for others in the long run. At first, self-neglect may seem minor or insignificant. Skipping a yearly physical exam, ignoring a small ache in the knee, or pushing through exhaustion might not seem like a big deal. However, these small decisions accumulate over time, leading to a host of chronic health problems. Many women in their 50s, 60s and beyond develop high blood pressure, brittle bones, joint pain, and metabolic disorders like diabetes, conditions that could have been prevented or managed if they had prioritized their health earlier. One of the biggest dangers of self-neglect is that health issues often go unnoticed until they become serious. Osteoporosis, for example, is known as a silent disease because it progresses without symptoms until a fracture occurs. Similarly, heart disease, the leading cause of death in women, can develop without obvious warning signs. Routine checkups, proper nutrition, and regular exercise can help detect and prevent these conditions before they become life-threatening. Beyond physical ailments, self-neglect also takes a toll on mental and emotional well-being. Women who constantly put others first often experience high levels of stress, anxiety, and even depression. They may feel overwhelmed by responsibilities, exhausted by the constant demands on their time, and emotionally drained from always being the one who provides support but rarely receives it. Chronic stress can lead to sleep disturbances, digestive issues, and weakened immune function, making the body more susceptible to illness. One of the most important mindsets that women who live past 100 adopt is the understanding that self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. They recognize that taking care of themselves is not selfish, but essential for maintaining their health, happiness, and ability to support their loved ones effectively. The healthiest and longest living women make conscious decisions to prioritize their well-being in the following ways. 1. Prioritizing preventative care. Women who age gracefully and maintain good health stay on top of their medical checkups. They schedule regular screenings for conditions such as high blood pressure, cholesterol levels, osteoporosis, and cancer. They understand that early detection is key and that many diseases, if caught early, can be managed effectively. 2. Staying physically active. Exercise is not just about weight management, it's about maintaining mobility, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. Women who remain active well into their later years engage in activities such as walking, swimming, yoga, and strength training. Physical activity helps prevent muscle loss, keeps joints flexible, and improves mood by releasing endorphins. Even small habits, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator or going for a short walk after meals, can make a difference over time. 3. Eating foods that nourish. Diet plays a crucial role in overall health and longevity. Women who prioritize their health choose foods that nourish their bodies rather than harm them. They focus on consuming whole, nutrient-dense foods such as leafy greens, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbohydrates. They limit processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats that contribute to inflammation and chronic disease. Hydration is also key. Drinking enough water daily helps with digestion, energy levels, and skin health. 4. Getting enough rest. Sleep is often overlooked but is vital for overall well-being. Many women who prioritize their health make sure to get quality sleep each night. Sleep is when the body repairs itself, processes emotions, and strengthens the immune system. Poor sleep is linked to weight gain, memory problems, and an increased risk of chronic diseases. Establishing a relaxing bedtime routine, avoiding screens before sleep, and creating a comfortable sleep environment can all contribute to better rest. 5. Managing stress and emotional well-being. Chronic stress can be as harmful as poor diet or lack of exercise. Women who live long and healthy lives often have effective ways to manage stress. They engage in mindfulness practices, meditation, or spiritual activities that bring them peace. They maintain strong social connections and engage in hobbies that bring them joy. Finding balance and learning to say no to unnecessary obligations also helps reduce stress and prevent burnout. 6. Cultivating a positive mindset. Attitude and mindset play a significant role in overall health. Research shows that people with a positive outlook on aging tend to live longer and healthier lives. Women who take care of themselves often maintain an optimistic perspective, focusing on gratitude, resilience, and lifelong learning. They understand that growing older is a privilege and embrace the changes that come with it rather than fearing them. If you've spent most of your life taking care of others, it's time to shift the focus back to yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. The best way to continue supporting those you love is by ensuring that you are healthy, strong, and capable of enjoying life to the fullest. Start by making small changes. Schedule that overdue doctor's appointment, go for a short walk today, choose a nutritious meal over processed food, or simply take a deep breath and give yourself permission to prioritize your well-being. The women who live the longest don't wait for a wake-up call to start caring for themselves. They make their health a priority every single day. By making self-care a daily habit, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. And that, more than anything, is the true gift you can give to both yourself and your loved ones. Mistake number 2, they lose their sense of purpose. Many women spend decades dedicating themselves to their careers, raising families, and managing households. Their days are structured around responsibilities, tasks, and the needs of others. However, when retirement arrives or when children leave home, an unexpected void emerges. The once busy schedule now feels eerily empty. There's no boss expecting reports, no school events to attend, no structured daily routine. Suddenly, they wake up with no real reason to get out of bed. This transition can feel unsettling. The sense of purpose that once anchored their identity is suddenly missing, leading to feelings of loneliness, sadness, or even depression. While retirement is often romanticized as a time of leisure and relaxation, many women struggle with this newfound freedom. Without a clear sense of direction, they may feel adrift, wondering, what now? Having a sense of purpose isn't just about feeling good, it's essential for a longer, healthier life. Numerous studies have linked purpose with increased longevity, improved mental health, and even better physical well-being. A 2019 study published in JAMA Network Open found that individuals with a strong sense of purpose were significantly less likely to die prematurely. Scientists believe that purpose-driven individuals tend to take better care of themselves, stay socially connected, and remain physically active. They wake up with motivation, engage in meaningful activities, and maintain a positive outlook on life. In contrast, those who lack purpose often experience higher levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. Without a reason to stay engaged, they may withdraw from social circles, become less physically active, and adopt unhealthy habits. Over time, this lack of engagement can accelerate cognitive decline and increase the risk of chronic illnesses. The good news? Purpose doesn't have to disappear with retirement. Many women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond find new ways to live meaningfully and passionately. In fact, some of the longest living women on the planet have one thing in common. They have something to look forward to every day. Below are practical ways to cultivate a sense of purpose after 60. 1. Volunteering, giving back to the community. Volunteering is one of the most fulfilling ways to find purpose. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, tutoring children, or assisting at an animal shelter, contributing to a cause larger than oneself fosters connection and fulfillment. Many older women find immense joy in mentoring younger generations, sharing their wisdom, and making a tangible difference in their communities. How to get started? Identify causes that resonate with you: education, environment, social justice, healthcare, etc. Contact local non-profit organizations, libraries, or hospitals. Explore online platforms like Volunteer Match to find opportunities in your area. 2. Lifelong learning, expanding knowledge and skills. Just because formal education is behind you doesn't mean learning has to stop. Many women find a renewed sense of purpose in acquiring new knowledge, whether it's through online courses, attending lectures, or joining book clubs. Ideas to explore: learn a new language to keep your brain active, take up painting, music, or creative writing, enroll in history, science, or philosophy courses through platforms like Coursera or Udemy. Learning not only stimulates cognitive function, but also provides opportunities for social engagement and personal growth. 3. Hobbies, rediscovering passions. Many women put personal hobbies on hold due to career and family responsibilities. Retirement is the perfect time to reignite those passions or explore new ones. Engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment can provide a deep sense of purpose. Popular hobbies for women over 60. Gardening, a rewarding way to stay active while nurturing life. Cooking and baking, experimenting with new recipes or even teaching others. Photography, capturing life's beautiful moments and sharing them with others. Yoga or Tai Chi, promoting physical and mental well-being. 4. Entrepreneurship, starting a small business. Retirement doesn't have to mean the end of productivity. Many women over 60 find fulfillment in starting their own businesses, whether it's selling handmade crafts, launching a blog, or becoming a consultant in their previous field. Entrepreneurship offers a sense of independence and accomplishment. Steps to consider: identify a passion or skill you'd like to monetize. Research market demand and feasibility. Utilize social media or online marketplaces, Etsy, Shopify, to reach customers. Many successful female entrepreneurs didn't start their businesses until after 60. With experience, patience, and passion, the possibilities are endless. 5. Strengthening social connections. Isolation is one of the biggest threats to well-being in older adults. Building and maintaining relationships with family, friends, and new acquaintances is vital for mental and emotional health. Ways to stay connected: join community groups, religious organizations, or clubs. Schedule regular meetups with friends and family. Participate in group fitness classes or travel groups. Women who maintain strong social ties tend to experience lower stress levels, improved immune function, and overall greater happiness. 6. Spiritual growth and mindfulness. Many women find deeper meaning in spirituality, meditation, or mindfulness practices. Whether through prayer, yoga, or journaling, spiritual exploration can provide a renewed sense of peace and purpose. Mindfulness practices to try: daily meditation to cultivate inner peace. Gratitude journaling to shift focus toward positivity. Engaging in religious or philosophical discussions for deeper insight. The loss of structure and responsibility post-retirement can feel daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Women who thrive in their later years actively seek purpose through meaningful activities, strong social connections, and continuous growth. If you ever feel lost, remind yourself, purpose isn't a one-time discovery. It's something you cultivate daily, whether it's through volunteering, learning, hobbies, entrepreneurship, social engagement, or spirituality. There are countless ways to create a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. A purposeful life doesn't end at retirement, it begins anew. And the best part? The next chapter is yours to write. Mistake number 3, they become isolated. Loneliness, the silent killer. As women age, one of the biggest yet often overlooked dangers to their health and well-being is isolation. The quiet, creeping nature of loneliness makes it difficult to recognize until it has already taken a toll. Many women find themselves retreating from social interactions, either due to life changes, personal losses, or simply a lack of motivation to reach out. However, research has consistently shown that loneliness is not just an emotional experience. It is a significant health risk that can be as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Loneliness is more than just feeling alone. It is a state of chronic disconnection from meaningful relationships, and it has profound consequences for both mental and physical health. Studies have linked loneliness to increased risk of heart disease and stroke. A lack of social interaction contributes to higher stress levels, increased blood pressure, and inflammation, all of which are risk factors for cardiovascular diseases. Weakened immune system. Prolonged loneliness can impair immune function, making older adults more susceptible to infections, illnesses, and slower recovery times. Cognitive decline and dementia. Social isolation has been shown to accelerate cognitive decline, increasing the risk of developing Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Depression and anxiety. Humans are social beings, and when deprived of meaningful connections, it can lead to persistent sadness, anxiety, and a diminished sense of purpose in life. Why women are at a higher risk of isolation. Women, particularly as they enter their later years, often experience major life transitions that contribute to social isolation. Retirement. The workplace provides a built-in social network. Without it, many women struggle to maintain regular social interactions. Loss of a spouse or close friends. The passing of a spouse, siblings, or lifelong friends can leave a deep emotional void, making it harder to stay socially engaged. Family moving away. Children and grandchildren may relocate for work or personal reasons, leaving older women without their primary support system. Health challenges. Mobility issues, chronic pain, or other health conditions can make it difficult to leave the house and engage in social activities. Cultural or generational barriers. Some older adults may feel out of touch with modern communication methods, such as social media or texting, making it harder to stay connected. If loneliness is a silent killer, then social connection is the antidote. The world's longest living populations, such as those in the blue zones, regions known for exceptional longevity, place a strong emphasis on maintaining close social ties. These connections provide a sense of belonging, emotional support, and even physical health benefits. Some of the key ways in which social engagement promotes longevity include lower stress levels. Engaging in conversations, laughing, and sharing experiences with others reduce stress hormones like cortisol, which can otherwise contribute to inflammation and disease. Stronger sense of purpose. Being part of a community or having meaningful relationships gives individuals a reason to stay active, engaged, and mentally sharp. Encouragement of healthy habits. Friends and social networks help reinforce positive behaviors such as regular exercise, healthy eating, and adherence to medical advice. Better emotional resilience. Having a support system helps people navigate life's challenges with greater ease and less emotional distress. Practical ways to stay socially engaged. Combating loneliness requires intentional effort. Here are some actionable steps older women can take to foster social connections and maintain a fulfilling social life. 1. Join a group or club. Being part of a group with shared interests can provide both companionship and intellectual stimulation. Consider book clubs, gardening groups, walking or fitness groups, art or knitting circles, spiritual or religious study groups. 2. Reconnect with old friends. Many women lose touch with friends over the years due to busy schedules, family responsibilities, or geographic distance. Take the initiative to reach out to an old friend via phone, email, or social media. Plan a coffee date or lunch meetup. Send handwritten letters or small gifts to rekindle connections. 3. Schedule regular calls or visits with family. Even if family members live far away, maintaining close relationships is possible through regular communication. Set a recurring weekly video call with children and grandchildren. Use messaging apps to share daily updates and photos. Plan family visits and trips, ensuring time for face-to-face bonding. 4. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Volunteering offers a twofold benefit. It fosters social connections and provides a sense of purpose. Consider helping at a local food bank or shelter, mentoring younger women or children, participating in environmental or animal welfare programs. 5. Consider moving to a community for active older adults. For those who find themselves living alone and feeling isolated, moving to a retirement community or an area with more social opportunities can be a game changer. Active senior living communities offer built-in social events and activities, proximity to like-minded peers, opportunities for exercise, hobbies and group outings. 6. Embrace technology to stay connected. Many older adults hesitate to use digital tools, but technology can be a powerful way to maintain relationships. Some ways to stay connected include learning to use video call platforms like Zoom or FaceTime, engaging in online forums or social media groups focused on shared interests, using apps that connect older adults with pen pals or virtual interest groups. 7. Attend community events. Local libraries, senior centres, and community halls often host events that are perfect for meeting new people. Look for guest lectures or educational workshops, music or cultural festivals, group fitness classes or dance lessons, social mixers or themed dinner nights. Loneliness can feel overwhelming, but the good news is that it is not an inevitable part of aging. By making a conscious effort to engage with others, prioritize meaningful relationships, and embrace new social opportunities, women can combat isolation and enjoy a happier, healthier life. Aging should not be a time of retreat, but rather a chapter of rediscovering joy, connection, and new experiences, whether through rekindling old friendships, joining new communities, or simply taking the first step in reaching out. The effort to stay connected is one of the most powerful investments in long-term well-being. The key takeaway? Social connection is as vital as nutrition and exercise. Just as we nourish our bodies with healthy food, we must also nourish our souls with companionship and shared experiences. No matter the stage of life, it is never too late to reach out, engage, and thrive in the warmth of human connection. Mistake number 4, they accept decline as inevitable. A common belief among many women is that weakness, frailty, and memory decline are simply unavoidable aspects of aging. Society often reinforces this idea, portraying older women as less capable, less energetic, and less sharp than their younger counterparts. This myth is not just disheartening, it's harmful. It creates a self-fulfilling prophecy in which women stop challenging themselves physically and mentally, accelerating the very decline they fear. But here's the truth. Much of what we attribute to aging is actually the result of lifestyle choices. Inactivity, a poor diet, lack of social engagement, and a negative mindset contribute far more to declining health than the passage of time itself. When women resign themselves to the idea that they are too old to try something new, to exercise, or to push their cognitive abilities, they begin to live accordingly. And over time, this acceptance leads to real physical and mental deterioration. Contrast this with women who reach 100 and beyond with energy and vitality. What sets them apart? Their mindset. Women who age well don't see aging as a time to give up. They see it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and redefine what's possible. They challenge the outdated notion that age is a limitation and instead view it as a new chapter filled with possibilities. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research on the growth mindset has shown that people who believe they can improve continue to learn and develop, regardless of age. Women who embody this mindset don't assume they have to slow down just because they're getting older. Instead, they find ways to adapt, stay engaged, and maintain their independence. One of the biggest myths surrounding aging is that physical decline is inevitable. While it's true that the body changes with age, staying active can dramatically slow these changes. Studies show that women who exercise regularly maintain muscle mass, flexibility, and cardiovascular health far longer than those who lead a sedentary lifestyle. Take, for example, Ernestine Shepherd, a woman who started bodybuilding at the age of 56 and became the world's oldest competitive female bodybuilder in her 80s. She proves that it's never too late to start exercising and that strength is something that can be built at any age. Regular exercise doesn't have to mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It can be as simple as daily walks, yoga, tai chi, or dancing. The key is consistency. Physical activity keeps the body strong, helps prevent falls, improves balance, and even boosts cognitive function. It's not about striving for perfection. It's about maintaining movement and avoiding the dangers of a sedentary lifestyle. Another damaging belief is that memory decline is an inevitable part of aging. While some cognitive changes do occur, significant memory loss is not a natural consequence of getting older. It's often the result of disuse. The brain, like any other muscle, needs regular stimulation to stay strong. Women who continue learning, whether through reading, puzzles, learning a new language, playing an instrument, or engaging in stimulating conversations, keep their brains active and sharp. In cultures where older women are valued for their wisdom and continue to take on leadership roles in families and communities, cognitive decline is less common. Neuroscientists have found that the brain remains plastic throughout life, meaning it can continue to form new connections and adapt. Engaging in mentally challenging activities promotes neurogenesis, the growth of new brain cells, helping to ward off cognitive decline. Another factor that distinguishes women who age well is their commitment to maintaining social connections. Loneliness and isolation have been linked to numerous health problems, including depression, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. Women who stay socially active, whether through friendships, family, volunteer work, or community involvement, tend to be healthier and happier. Relationships provide emotional support, purpose, and even cognitive stimulation. One study on centenarians found that nearly all of them had strong social networks. They remained engaged with their communities, had regular conversations, and continued to participate in activities that brought them joy. Their secret wasn't just diet or genetics, it was staying connected to the people around them. The old saying, "You are what you eat," holds even more truth as we age. Many of the common health problems associated with aging, such as osteoporosis, heart disease, and cognitive decline, are heavily influenced by diet. Women who live long, healthy lives tend to follow diets rich in whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of vegetables. The Mediterranean diet, for example, has been linked to longevity and brain health. It emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, fish, and olive oil, while minimizing processed foods and sugars. This type of eating pattern helps reduce inflammation, support heart health, and keep the brain functioning optimally. Hydration is another key factor. Dehydration is common in older adults and can lead to confusion, fatigue, and other health issues. Drinking plenty of water, herbal teas, and eating hydrating foods like cucumbers and berries can make a significant difference in energy levels and overall well-being. One of the biggest secrets to aging well is having a sense of purpose. Women who remain passionate about something, whether it's their career, a hobby, or a cause, tend to stay healthier and happier. Purpose gives people a reason to get up in the morning, keeps their minds engaged, and provides motivation to stay active. There are countless examples of women who have taken on new challenges later in life. Some have written books, started businesses, learned to paint, or traveled the world in their retirement years. The common thread? They refused to believe that age was a barrier to living fully. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose live longer than those who don't. This is why many centenarians continue to contribute to their communities, mentor younger generations, and pursue lifelong dreams well into their later years. Part of the reason so many women accept decline as inevitable is that society constantly reinforces this idea. Anti-aging industries promote the fear of getting older, often focusing on external appearance rather than true well-being. Instead of embracing aging as a natural, beautiful process, women are taught to fight it at all costs. Women who age well challenge these narratives. They reject the idea that they must disappear from public life, stop taking care of themselves, or settle into a life of passivity. They redefine what it means to be an older woman, proving that strength, intelligence, and vitality are not reserved for the young. Aging is not something to fear. It is not a time of inevitable decline, but rather an opportunity to deepen wisdom, embrace new experiences, and continue living fully. Women who refuse to accept decline as a given stay active, engaged, and purposeful. They challenge themselves physically and mentally, nurture relationships, eat well, and find joy in the journey. Ultimately, the secret to aging well is not found in genetics or expensive treatments. It's in the choices we make every day. By adopting a growth mindset, staying active, and embracing life with enthusiasm, women can continue to thrive at any age. The question is not, how old are you? But rather, how are you choosing to live? Mistake number 5, they stop moving. Many people believe that aging itself is what makes them weaker, slower, and more prone to illness. However, the real culprit is often inactivity. As we age, maintaining an active lifestyle is essential to preserving strength, mobility, and independence. When movement stops, muscles atrophy, joints stiffen, and overall vitality declines. Studies have shown that one of the leading contributors to health deterioration in older adults is a sedentary lifestyle. This can lead to a cascade of negative effects, including decreased muscle mass, weaker bones, poor circulation, and an increased risk of chronic illnesses such as diabetes, heart disease, and osteoporosis. Additionally, a lack of movement contributes to mental decline, reducing cognitive function and increasing the risk of dementia and depression. One of the most severe risks associated with inactivity is the loss of balance and coordination, leading to falls. Falls are among the most common causes of injury-related deaths in older adults, and many never fully recover from them. Women, in particular, face a heightened risk due to osteoporosis, which makes their bones more fragile and susceptible to fractures. A hip fracture can be life-changing, often resulting in prolonged immobility, loss of independence, and even an increased risk of mortality. The good news is that these negative effects can be prevented or at least significantly reduced through regular movement. The body is designed to move, and by keeping it active, you can enhance longevity, maintain independence, and enjoy a higher quality of life. It's a common misconception that staying active means engaging in high-intensity workouts or following a strict fitness routine. In reality, even light movement can have profound benefits for overall health and well-being. The key is consistency. 1. Incorporate daily walking. Walking is one of the most accessible and effective forms of exercise for older adults. It requires no special equipment, can be done anywhere, and has countless benefits. Improves cardiovascular health by increasing circulation and strengthening the heart. Enhances joint mobility and reduces stiffness. Strengthens leg muscles, helping to maintain balance and prevent falls. Boosts mental health by reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. Encourages social engagement when done with friends or in a group setting. Aim for at least 30 minutes of walking per day. If this seems daunting, start with 10-minute sessions and gradually increase the duration. Walking indoors at a mall or on a treadmill is a great alternative for those concerned about weather conditions or uneven outdoor surfaces. 2. Stretch and do light yoga. Stretching and gentle yoga exercises help maintain flexibility, improve posture, and enhance overall mobility. They also promote relaxation and reduce stress, which is particularly beneficial for older adults who may experience tension or chronic pain. Incorporate simple stretches into your daily routine. Neck rolls to reduce stiffness and improve range of motion. Shoulder stretches to prevent tightness and maintain upper body mobility. Seated forward bends to stretch the hamstrings and lower back. Ankle circles to improve flexibility and circulation in the lower legs. Yoga, especially chair yoga or restorative yoga, is excellent for those who may have limited mobility or balance concerns. Poses such as gentle spinal twists, cat-cow stretches, and standing leg lifts can be modified to suit individual abilities. 3. Engage in enjoyable physical activities. One of the best ways to stay active is by choosing activities you genuinely enjoy. Exercise shouldn't feel like a chore. It should be something that brings pleasure and enhances your overall well-being. Some enjoyable activities include dancing. Whether it's ballroom, line dancing, or just moving to your favorite music in the living room, dancing improves coordination, cardiovascular health, and mood. Gardening. This is an excellent way to stay active while connecting with nature. Digging, planting, and weeding provide a moderate workout that strengthens the arms, legs, and core muscles. Household chores, cleaning, vacuuming, and doing laundry involve movement that contributes to daily activity levels. Swimming or water aerobics, these activities are gentle on the joints while providing a full body workout. Tai Chi. This ancient Chinese practice focuses on slow, deliberate movements and balance exercises, making it an excellent choice for fall prevention and relaxation. 4. Use light weights to maintain muscle strength. Muscle loss or sarcopenia is a natural part of aging, but strength training can slow or even reverse this process. Lifting light weights or using resistance bands helps maintain muscle mass, improve bone density, and boost metabolism. Some simple strength training exercises include bicep curls, using small dumbbells or resistance bands to strengthen the arms. Leg lifts, sitting or standing leg lifts to enhance lower body strength. Seated marches, lifting one knee at a time while seated to improve leg muscles and balance. Wall push-ups, a safe and effective way to build upper body strength. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions of strength training per week, focusing on all major muscle groups. If weights feel intimidating, start with bodyweight exercises and gradually add resistance. 5. Prioritize balance and coordination exercises. Improving balance reduces the risk of falls, a crucial factor in maintaining independence as you age. Simple balance exercises include standing on one foot. Hold onto a chair or wall for support if needed, then try to stand on one leg for 10 to 30 seconds before switching sides. Heel to toe walk. Walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other. Seated leg lifts. While sitting, lift one leg at a time and hold for a few seconds. Chair squats. Stand up from a chair and sit back down slowly to build leg strength and stability. 6. Stay active in your community. Social engagement is just as important as physical activity for overall well-being. Staying involved in a community encourages movement and provides emotional support. Look for opportunities to join a walking group or exercise class, participate in community gardening projects, take part in group activities at a senior centre, volunteer for causes that require light physical activity. Aging doesn't mean becoming weak or dependent, it means adapting to your body's changing needs and making movement a priority. By incorporating daily activity, whether through walking, stretching, dancing, or strength training, you can maintain physical health, mental clarity, and a vibrant quality of life. The most important step is to keep moving. Your future self will thank you for it. Remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, small, consistent movements can make a significant difference. The secret to longevity isn't found in complicated fitness regimens. It's in the simple, joyful act of staying active every day. If you want to beat the odds and live a long, vibrant life, don't wait. Start applying these secrets today. Small, consistent changes can lead to remarkable results over time. Prioritize your health. Make nutritious eating, regular checkups, and stress management part of your daily routine. Your body is your lifelong home. Treat it with care. Find a sense of purpose. Whether it's through hobbies, volunteering, or meaningful work, having a reason to wake up each morning keeps you mentally and emotionally strong. Stay socially connected. Loneliness can be as harmful as smoking. Surround yourself with loved ones. Nurture friendships and engage in your community. Challenge the belief that aging means decline. Your mindset shapes your reality. Embrace aging as a time of growth, wisdom, and new opportunities. Keep moving daily. Even small movements add up. Walk, stretch, dance, whatever keeps you active and energized. Which of these habits will you start today? Let me know in the comments. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a strong woman in your life. See you in the next one.